Hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time! Welcome back to more Disgaea 2! In the last episode, we explored more of the fields, searching for Overlord Xenon. Why we would find somebody of that importance just hiding out randomly in a field close to the town of Holt Village is unknown to me. But, I mean, hey, we got a bit stronger. We are now level 3, and, by we, I mean, everybody aside from Prinvincible, the Invincible Pretty, who just so happened to be defeated when we tossed him into our base panel, but, yeah. I'll shut up now. This episode, we're going to progress further through the town fields, and hopefully, well, into a Psycho's hideout. God, I love this song! Oh! I'll shut up for a minute so you guys can hear it for yourself. Also, you jerks, how dare you go for that? I didn't think that I forgot the enemy's AI tells them to do that. Well, it's not like it was that important anyways. I mean, it was just like a level 1 chest in the starting area, so yeah, why would I need to worry about that? Anyway, that enemy we fought back there was a Mothman, part of the Mothman monster class. They specialize in speed and evading attacks. That's why I shoot them with Rosalind first, because due to good sequel design choice, guns actually lower an enemy's speed when you hit them with it. It helps when you have a hard time landing attacks. There's another weapon that lowers a certain stat when you hit somebody with it, but we don't have a person who wields that weapon yet. We will be getting to that in the future, though. In the meantime, though, we're going to focus on, you know what? You get to be our meat shield, me! Now, on that note, yeah, we're gonna take a while to get over there, so. Yeah, we also have the petite orcs. They specialize in very attack-oriented attacks. They've got high attack and HP is what I need to say. Does that make them dangerous to deal with? It can. But, more likely, you're just gonna be, they're just gonna be HP sponges for you to take down. Speaking of which, Azur should be able to one-shot that with his fire. Yes, his fire magic that the Wind Mage is known for. I really don't have a reason to deploy Prinvincible. I mean, they don't even have any equipment, so they're kind of useless right now. But, I mean, I guess it adds another target onto their enemies' radars, so. And it begins. It's gonna have to start sometime. I'm glad it started early on. Not like freaking last game where, spoiler alert, the final boss survived with 7 HP and died to a counterattack. Was gonna have the main character use his epic ultimate skill on him, but no. He had to go and die to my counterattack specifically. Ugh. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can see that the petite orcs are doing some more damage there. However, Adele's not going to be feeling any of that because I equipped it with a brawny muscle off-screen, which drastically improves the character's HP. Yeah, no reason to stay worried about these guys much for long. Alright, this will probably finish off that guy. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certain it will. Gonna take Rozzy over here. You know what? Let's shoot this guy at point blank range. Then have Adele and I come in for the final attack from behind. Alright, see. Oh! Oh, no, maybe Rosalind and I will get the kill. Yep. But, sorry, Adele. Oh! But guess what? Notice how even though I set Adele to attack, I can still control him. The combo attack glitch from the first game is destroyed! Thank God! Sorry, I lost my composure there, but, it's all good. No need to worry. Alright, I'm actually gonna come over here and, let's see. Actually, it'd probably be best for me to, throw at you from there. Okay, we're gonna have Galaxy attack from the high ground. And, maybe I will be able to, assist as well. Rossi, can you move? Or no, you already moved into that position, so unfortunately I cannot move you again. Well, this might actually just finish it right here. Or Rosalind and I will finish it again! Okay, well, Rosalind also has a special effect that boosts the stats of male allies who are adjacent to her. I forget where exactly you can read these special effects that these characters have, but I don't know. We'll see it one of these days, probably. Anyway, moving on along.
Listen, you. Why do you desire to do something as stupid and reckless as battling my father? Do you actually believe you, a mere human, stand a chance against my father?
Xenon's curse turned every human into a monster. He turned our beautiful world into some twisted netherworld. When humans turn into monsters, they start to lose their conscience and memories, eventually becoming real monsters. I grew up watching as my family slowly turned into monsters. Can you even imagine how painful that is? If my family becomes something truly monstrous, I won't let that happen! I will defeat Xenon! I'll do whatever it takes to protect my family!
You may talk all you want, but do you honestly believe that? You won't even take any hostages, correct?
Well, there's no doubt I'll defeat him!
Yes, yes, you've declared that many times. But where does all your confidence come from? Tell me.
Look at me! I'm the only one in Veldheim who hasn't turned into a monster, and I still have all my memories and morals. I'm the only human who hasn't been affected by Xenon's curse. That has to mean something.
And?
That's it.
That's it? Your faith in defeating Overlord Xenon is solely based on that?
Why? Is there a problem with that?
It is more than just a problem. Are you so stupid you do not see it? Do you not have a better reason? Such as being from a heroic lineage, or being level 100 million? Normal people usually have, you know, real reasons to believe they can defeat their enemies.
Huh, I don't care. Not having a good reason to fight is just an excuse for people who don't want to fight.
I suppose you may be correct, but
What's really important is to never give up, to have an indomitable will. Even if your legs are broken and your arms fall off, you have to fight to the end. That's just my style.
a speech on willpower in this day and age? I did not know people still believed in such silly notions. Perhaps it was your thick skull that prevented my father's curse from affecting you. To be summoned by such an odd peasant, I must be cursed with the worst of luck. This human is a complete fool. Such a cretin must not be allowed to disturb my father. I shall have to kill him myself. Be prepared.
Well, that's a good sign for things to come. Yeah, I love Adele's sense of why he's got to be the one to do it. I'm the only one not affected. That means I'm obviously got to do it. These characters evolve greatly by the time the story keeps going. So, and we get to meet a lot more characters too. I'm not going to say anything else other than that, but you're going to love these characters. Adele and Rosalind both really grow on you as the story goes on. Also, we can check the Dimension Gate back here by just coming up to it. For some reason, it is level 3,500. I dare you to get in the fight with it. Right. Anyway, moving on along. Actually, you know what? I should probably change up my equipment just a little here. Let's actually go to the store and see if I can find some better weapons. Because this next stage, well, you might want to be a bit prepared, is what I'm going to say. Also, the item descriptions in this game are hilarious. Monster-type weapons are equipped for monster-type characters. However, normally, there would only be one type of monster or weapon that boosts attack if you were playing the original Disgaea 1. And any of the other Disgaea 1 remakes. However, thanks to good sequel design choice, we now have intellect-based monster weapons! Granted, they're not the best intellect-based weapons you can have, but I mean, they're still pretty good. Much better than only being attack-oriented. No, I can't buy anything else. I will definitely be in trouble if I try to buy anything else. Okay, we'll equip Adele with the double slap. This will let him attack 2 to 5 times a turn. That's a Pokemon joke there. I know, I'm not funny. And let's see here. Did I get a different staff or... No, I did not. I completely forgot that I never bought a staff. Okay, well. And we'll put the Goblin Claw on for Invincible. Also, I think we need some better armor. However, I'm not going to be able to buy much because, well, you can see my health is starting to dwindle. This tunic on him so he can be more invincible. And we should get the last one. I think I'm actually gonna... Oh, Rosalind doesn't even have armor equipped yet. Yeah. Alright. I think that'll do for now. We could create another character, but I'm pretty sure after this chapter I'm going to be downloading Disgaea 2 complete. So, yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep up with that. If I do, I'm just gonna play exactly the same way as I did until the end of Chapter 1, and then I'll pick up on the project once Chapter 2 starts. In Disgaea 2 complete. So, yeah. It's the same game, don't worry. Of course, this is all if I'm going to keep that frame of mind. I'm going to go ahead and save, because it might be a good idea to save for what's coming up. Just a hint. Alright. Oh, you can also tell this PSP hasn't been used in a while. And with that said and done, It's time to meet one of my favorite recurring characters in the entirety of the Disgaea series.
We ventured out to the frontiers of Veldine in search of a vicious hero who was spotted in the area. Wait, what's this? I can't believe it! Look out! It's an invisible laser! Yeah! Did you see that? Cut!
Bob, how many times do we have to go over this? This is for the Traveling Channel! We don't need action scenes for this travel show, so stop making up traps and enemies!
But I'm the host!
Axel. No one expects anything from you anymore. There was a time when you were lighting up the stage as the Dark Hero. But that time is long gone.
Who are they?
That is him. That blonde man over there is Overlord Xenon. That is my father.
What? Really? But he looks so young. Can that guy really be your father?
Aha! Are you filled with terror now that he is standing before you?
No, that's not it at all. But I can't just attack him from behind. I must fight him head on.
Can you defeat him that way? He is known as the god of all overlords.
I won't lose. I have to save my family.
This human, his family must be important to him. But if they are so important to him, he should stop fighting lost causes that will only get him killed. Nothing ever comes from dying. What a fool! Fighting is so sad.
Hey, Director, look! Well, hello there!
I don't want your stupid autograph. I want your life.
Huh? Wait, am I unscrewed?
I love that little exchange there! Anyway, we have not just fighters now, but we have Axel, the Dark Hero, to contend with! I love this guy! You guys don't quite know it yet, but yeah, he is gonna be a real treat for us to deal with as we venture throughout Veldine. Anyway, as you can see here, he is a fist user, much like Adele. Also, I recommend that you basically give him a lot of space. Take out the healer first so he doesn't get healed. What we're going to do is bait out his backup bitches first, as I always affectionately recall the characters who show up out of nowhere to fight you with during boss fights. Of course, then again, I guess this would be more of a mid-boss fight. Actually, you know what? Now I think about the connotations of what mid-boss means in Disgaea. Never mind, he is a boss. Right, let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, we got a fighter here who is weak to fire. I'm going to open up with an attack from Rosalind and follow up with a fire blast from Azure. Speed will go down, and that will also make it easier for me to hit him with the fire. Okay, there we go. Alright, and to make sure that my mage doesn't take any damage, since mages are rather squishy, I'm going to redispatch him to the base panel. Or back into the base panel, mind you. And we'll give them a big, juicy preenie to go after. Granted, this Prinny is, nah. We'll give you a big juicy Prinny to go after. And then I'll come up here and, I will act as another decoy. I'm not gonna, defend because that will lower my chance of a counterattack. And Galaxia is gonna follow up from behind and heal anybody next turn who's going to be needing it. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, wait, no, Axel wasn't on the move. Okay. Okay, as you can see, we have a female fighter there. She is basically much similar to the male fighters. They have high HP, attack, and speed, and they're good with swords. However, whereas the male fighters also have a more orient towards axes, female fighters have a more orient towards spears. Also, we know how healers work already, good resistance and stuff. As a matter of fact, thanks to another good sequel design choice, healing spells are based off your res in this. Also, she already has shield? Well, shut my mouth. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cast shield on Invincible here. Let's see here. You are... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Tri-Burst here to deal some damage to Bacchus. And then Invincible will follow up with an attack that will hopefully deal quite a bit of damage. I'm going to come over here and attack from the side. And then Adele will follow up from an attack from behind. Alright. Now, this will hopefully deal quite a bit of damage to them. Hopefully even taking them out. Alright. Invincible showed off his, well, namesake and showed how good he is in battle. Alright. Now that we've done that, you might notice how I can make my characters change direction after they're already done facing. For that, I hold the square button, and over them, it shows their movement range, and I can basically tilt them in any direction, because frontal attacks do less damage and have less of a chance to hit than enemies attacking from the side or behind. That's good to know when you need some more defense. Okay. For Invincible, you are a little banged up there, but nothing a shield can't fix. I said nothing a shield can't fix. Here we go. And Azura is going to be dispatched and be ready to attack the lady fighters, I guess. Alright. Oh, right. Spears have a little bit more of attack range on them than you would get from other weapons. Also, Invincible is showing off his namesake there again and surviving an attack. Speaking of which, you're gonna need that. Again, heroes have good res, so that basically makes it so they heal a lot more than they would if they are intellect based, which they were in Disgaea 1. I already said the good sequel thing, so yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. Actually, Dell probably doesn't even have to lift a finger for this lady. Oh! Never mind! Okay. Invincible might not be so Invincible in the near future, but yeah. Adele's gonna finish off Bouncy. I like her name. Because, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing very bouncy at all about the lady fighters. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Whether you're bouncy or not bouncy, I will love you regardless. Okay, I will shut up and stop being creepy. For Invincible, yeah, you're probably going to be dying soon, so we're just going to focus on what I can do. You notice how the warriors hold up, the lady fighters have been holding up their spear when they are attacked from the front. I think they get more of a defense boost when you hold a spear, when you have a spear as a weapon and you're attacked from the front. That would make some sense, but... Oh, God! Don't tell me. invincible! Alright, speaking of which, we're gonna have Invincible retreat up here. And now we're gonna do my favorite strategy in Disgaea and play the good old-fashioned sandwiching game. How does this work? Simple. You sandwich the enemy between all your characters so they can't move. And then you unload all your strongest attacks upon them. For enemies with a lot of HP starting out here, like Axel, for example, since he has more HP than any enemy we've faced thus far, this is a good call. Alright, you can't counter special skills in this game, so I'm going to go ahead and have Azura cast Fire. That is a frontal attack, and Axel does have nice speed. He's basically a similar character to Adele, except, actually, their stat lines are probably very similar. So yeah, there's not much I can do about that. But Adele's going to be attacking from behind, and he's going to have the best chance of hitting. I also started with Rosalind so she can lower his speed to help the others with their chance to hit. Also, Invincible is going to have to be quick about dealing with that healer, because she is probably going to come around and heal Axel as soon as I'm done with this turn. Unless, of course, I somehow miraculously kill him in this turn, which I doubt is going to happen. Yeah, Fire missed. Okay, so now Axel's going to counterattack a few times. And, oh, God! Okay, well, luckily Adele is a tank right now, so that's good for him. However, I might not survive. I or Azura. Whoever Axel decides to ruin the day. Okay. Alright, well, good news is, not quite dead yet. However, we need to take her out right now, because she's just going to keep on healing otherwise. So here's what I'm going to do. She resists fire, so Azura's not going to do shit to her. Also, I cannot jump up there. But I could throw Rosalind up there. Okay. I'm probably a bit under-leveled for this fight, to be honest. But, I mean, I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to go Tri-Burst since that'll do more damage than just a standard attack, and... Ooh. I'm going to come over to the side of Axel here, more side-oriented and behind him. And we're going to attack him with a tower attack. And also, I'm going to have Galaxia heal me. I said I'm going to have Galaxia heal me. She might take a nick from Axel, but she should hopefully be able to withstand one attack. Alright, and Adele can't do shit this turn because he was tossing Rosalind up there. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay! So I can still use... Oh dear. Okay. Good news is, he can't heal anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and take the... Well, there goes Invincible's, Invincible record. Alright. Okay, Axel doesn't have any skills yet at this level, so he won't be able to, well, I mean, aside from Triple Strike, which we just saw, but, yeah. I'm just gonna, focus on, he shouldn't be able to get to Azura from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no way he can get to Azura from this turn, so... I'm just gonna mainly focus on, keeping my units alive right now and just lure him in to come closer.
What's wrong? Come a little closer.
And he's gonna... No! Okay, good. Also, my Prinny was the first to die, but, I mean, that's not a big shock. Because Prinnies are basically cannon fodder. Okay. Rosalind no longer has enough SP for Tri-Burst, which is a little disconcerting. But that doesn't mean that we are, SOL quite yet. Oh! Oh, I got a good idea. And to make sure he can't counterattack me, I'm going to follow up with Triple Strike from Adele to move him. Alright. Let's go. Okay, speed down. That's what I wanted. Okay. A crit on the fire. That was good. We might have him this turn. Chances are a bit slim, but there's a good chance that we're going to do a hefty amount of damage this turn. Okay. Relax his attack, and Adele's Triple Strike will at least get him out of the... Oh! Oh! He's done! Woo! That was a great first boss fight. I almost said mid-boss again. Anyway, moving along.
Why me?
Looks like that poor sod wasn't a strong enough substitute for my father. Although, this Adele fool is tougher than I expected. Though he's just a human, he has the strength to defeat demons. He may be my enemy, but he fights well. Killing him will be much more satisfying.
I did it! Oh yeah! The mighty Xenon goes down!
Oh no! It appears I had not looked closely enough. That is not my father. It is just some idiot.
You've gotta be kidding!
Now, calm down. Even princesses make mistakes. Let's go. Do you doubt my sincerity? You believe I purposely confused myself? But I'm bound by your summon. You asked me to escort you to my father, and that is why I am out here with you. If you doubt my intentions, we should stop.
Fine. For a moment, I thought I actually won. It's just been a big waste of time.
I am quite exhausted. Where may I retire to rest?
Everything's you. Fine, let's go back to town. I'm getting hungry.
I hope I will find something to my liking among your slop. I have very picky taste when it comes to food.
I don't know what you like, but Hanako's cooking is way better than most chefs.
Then I shall look forward to that. I am ready to feast now.
I need to find Overlord Xenon before his curse gets worse. I don't like asking that girl for help, but I have to depend on her. For now.
It's 6 o'clock and time for the news. We are broadcasting to all netherworlds and throughout space in GigaVision. Earlier today, in the frontiers of Veldheim, Axel, formerly known as the Dark Hero, has apparently been murdered. We have received reports that Axel was assaulted while shooting on location for his low-rated travel show, Tripping with Axel. Very little is known, and due to the hassle investigating poses, the Netherworld police have simply ruled it a homicide. With no suspects, the case was deemed insolvable. Though he was a mega star at one time, no one cares enough to look for him. His funeral was attended by a very small group of relatives. No tears were shed at the service. And now for a moment of silence. Coming up next, we have a special report on today's public education. Recent standardized test scores show an alarming decline in the subjects of lying and torture. The Dark Board of Education.
I love how weird and backwards the Netherworld is. Anyway, we are way over time right now, so we're going to end things off right now. Next time on Disgaea 2. We'll see where Rosalind will lead us next. Hopefully next time actually to her father. Will she though? Doubtful. See you guys next time. Laters!